Signature move in the bedroom. I'm just gonna be upfront honest from you, giving it to you from the back. Let's be real. Can't go wrong with it. I love it. I'm a back shot enthusiast.
My mom's gonna find this video.
We set up two strangers on a blind date. They aren't allowed to see each other until the reveal. Will they find love?
My name's Emily Easton. I'm 19 years old. I was born and raised in South Florida, and I still live here now.
My name's Cole Bell. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm 22 years old, and I just moved to Fort Lauderdale a month ago.
I'm always down for whatever, trying new things. I don't really like to go out to clubs that much anymore. I had my phase, it's over with.
I'm fresh out of a relationship as of about 2 months ago, so I'm not used to being single or, going on dates like this. This is actually my first one, fresh out of a relationship, so it's gonna be interesting.
If you're watching this right now, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
I'm looking for a girl that has drive and dedication.
The kind of guy that I think I'm looking for is someone tall, has to be funny. If you can't make me laugh, then we're not gonna work.
I'm different because I have such a nice heart and I've always been taken advantage of because of that.
I would say what makes me different is the way that I think. I think that I've been through a lot of things growing up. I know that there are a lot of blondes, but I'm not a dumb one.
I'm here to find the perfect match. Hopefully it all works out and I have a future girlfriend or date.
Why am I here? I'm here to find love.
Biggest turnoffs, super flirtatious to other guys.
One of the biggest turnoffs is when he's not respectful towards women.
Wasting their time going out to clubs, stuff like that. I've been down that road and it's never ends well.
I'm looking forward to getting to know more about how my date's past relationships were and why they ended.
Maybe hobbies, what type of person she is, how she treats people. I think family structure is very important. Does she have a solid family background, good relationship with her parents? All those minor details add up.
My expectations are low, but my standards are high.
We asked the dates to play two truths and a lie.
Two truths and a lie. I was a gymnast for 10 years. I have 4 sisters, and I had pneumonia twice growing up.
4 sisters is the lie.
Yeah, I only have 3. Do you have any siblings?
I do. I have a younger brother.
What's the age difference like?
2 years. I'm older.
Okay.
What about you?
I have 3 younger sisters, so I'm the oldest as well.
So we already got something in common. Oldest sibling.
Yeah. Are your parents still together? I feel
Of
like
course. Yes.
Yeah? How long have they been married for?
I think they just had their 28th year anniversary.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
my
about
parents
you?
are divorced. They separated when I was really young and then officially got divorced back in 2015, I think.
Has that been hard on you growing up?
A little bit, but I'm very close with my dad, so
Well, that's awesome.
yeah.
2 truths and a lie. I have 100K on YouTube. There's never been a divorce in the history of my family. I'm 6'3".
You're 6'3" is the lie?
That's correct.
So how tall are you?
I would say 5'11" on a good day. With shoes on, I could, scrape the 6 foot mark.
Okay.
That's the goal. How tall are you?
I'm 5'4", 5'5".
5'4". Okay, that's good.
5'5" mainly. 5'4" on a tired day, I guess.
That's a healthy height gap. Like the sound of that.
Okay.
We asked the dates about their ideal first date.
I feel like my ideal date wouldn't necessarily be anywhere specific. The perfect date is usually with somebody who matches your energy. I think it's more about vibes on the date. If we can have a picnic rather than going to a 5-star dinner and still have more fun on that picnic than a dinner, I think that would be a more perfect date.
I really agree with that. I think that's really important. I don't like how people classify the average date as a super nice, fancy, get-together restaurant, because I feel like you can't even really understand who they really are as a person fully. It's kind of like playing a character.
Especially, if you go to a loud restaurant and you can't really hear the person, you're just shouting over each other.
I think for first dates, it's really important to get to know everything about them and see if you vibe with their energy and you guys are compatible. And I feel like there's better ways to do that than a fancy 5-star dinner where both people are trying to act a certain way. that's not authentic.
I agree. I don't think I agree with getting to know everything about the person on the first date. I feel like there's some things you can keep mysterious.
Well, yeah, that's true. And I didn't mean like everything, but you get to know who they are, what they like doing, their background, the type of habits and behaviors that they do, see if it works with what you're looking for.
Yeah, if the puzzle pieces match.
How do you feel about hooking up on the first date?
Hooking up on the first date. Obviously, I'm not gonna decline or have a problem with it from the dude standpoint, but definitely if a girl is so adamant on hooking up on the first date, I'll view that as a red flag because it's definitely not her first rodeo, and that's not the type of girl that I wanna lock down for a very long time and potentially have as a future wife. I am honestly into girls that save it until things are more serious because I'm not a big fan of random hookups. I just don't see the point unless there's an emotional connection behind it. And a lot of guys don't have that opinion, but I do.
No, I can't. I think that if there's like immediate chemistry, like a kiss is okay, but anything else it's gonna take a lot more hard work than just one date. I think that there needs to be some type of emotional baseline for anything else to happen.
We asked the dates to give their first impressions on each other.
My initial thoughts so far, he seems like he has all his ducks in a row, a good mindset. As far as like expectations for a first date, a green flag that his parents are still together. I mean, I wouldn't say that it's a red flag that mine aren't, but it's just a good sign.
My initial thoughts on her so far, she seems pretty cool. Seems like a sweet person, she's a nice voice. Obviously, I don't know too much about her yet, what she likes to do in her free time, what she does, but I'm looking forward to getting to know her.
His voice, it's not like high, it's not too deep, so it sounds like a good guy.
I can tell that she's a beautiful person just from her voice.
One of the biggest green flags I've seen so far was that he was an older sibling, and I'm an older sibling myself, so I think the similarity between being older siblings, you understand growing up differently. No red flags so far.
Right now, I'm still undetected. There's no like bold green flags other than the fact that we seem to have similar beliefs on the whole meaningless hookup thing.
The date experience is definitely unique and unusual, giving me a little bit of anxiety that I can't see who I'm talking to.
Pretty cool. I've never had a dating experience like this. I like it a lot. It's kind of like being thrown out on the spot, you know.
Like I said, I'm always down to try something new.
Red flags that stood out to me would have to be her parents getting divorced. I know it's not her fault, but I've dealt with girls in the past with similar situations, and it typically leads to problems down the road.
I'm looking forward to getting to know why his past relationships ended.
I'm looking forward to getting to know what she likes doing in her free time, what she does on a daily basis, her hobbies, what she does for work, just things like that.
We asked the dates a few questions to help them get to know each other.
Since I've been single since October. I don't know how many months that is from now. Really, wait, March, April, 7 months. I've been single for 7 months.
Why did your last relationship end?
That's a good question. We broke up because he wasn't treating me how I deserved. That was said during the breakup conversation, which he agreed on. We tried to stay friends after, but that never works. You can never be friends with your ex.
Yeah, I agree with that. Was there any like cheating or anything involved with that breakup?
In the beginning, he wouldn't say it was cheating. I would though, because I got a "Hey girly" text from his ex, and he had been actively trying to see her, and he was texting her, but he explained it that he was trying to get back at her in a revengeful way, which doesn't really make any sense, saying that he was just gonna like ghost her if she ever showed up.
Yeah,
that just doesn't make sense to me.
So his goal was to ghost her, but he was reaching out to her. That doesn't really make sense. That sounds like a manipulation tactic.
Oh yeah, it for sure was. How long have you been single for?
What is it? Is it April? I've been single for 4 months now. Like on the dot 4 months from today.
What happened?
I kind of got blindsided. I don't want to get fully into the details because I've never said it publicly, but I got brutally, betrayed when I didn't see it coming, so.
Did she cheat?
I would say so, yes.
Oof.
And then I had that confirmed from her best friends, that never even liked me, but they had the audacity to at least tell me the truth.
That's saying a lot.
And like, yeah, I dodged a bullet and I'm a lot happier now. I'm honestly pretty surprised that it didn't really affect me that much, even after being with her for, you know, almost 2 years.
It
I kinda
didn't
just
affect
moved.
you?
It didn't really affect me that much. I mean, the whole relationship, I was deep down a little bit scared of losing her, like wondering what my life would look like. And then when it finally happened, I realized, you know, I deserve so much better than that. I'm glad it happened because I would have went my whole life with her not knowing what she's capable of and that it was all a lie.
I understand like relief for knowing who the person was, but it not affecting you kind of throws me off a little bit.
Initially really sad and upset, but about, you know, a week after it happened, talking to my family and my friends and everything, I kind of realized that I could either waste more time dwelling about it or I could channel it into, you know, getting stronger, getting in better shape, doing something with my life. So I made the leap to move across the country, go after what I truly want to do in life. I have no regrets with that.
What would your ex say was the real reason you broke up?
He would say that I'm immature, which is really funny. And just like being on the other side of it. I think that yes, maybe sometimes I do lack a little bit of maturity when it comes to social intelligence. I think that I'm extremely mature when it comes to emotional intelligence and understanding that.
What do you mean social intelligence?
Social intelligence as in, I'm trying to think of a good example.
Like you're mature emotionally and like with your emotions. What do you mean like socially?
Or maybe I was just manipulated into thinking that like
That
my
things are
reactions to things were immature. I don't know. I haven't really dove too deep into that. But he would, for instance, there was kind of like a little double standard for going out. I wanted to only go out if I was going out with him, but he saw it as an issue. Like he didn't want
He wanted to go by himself?
Yeah, he wanted to go by himself with his friends. And he told me that I saw it as an issue because, quote unquote, I would only go out to, you know, look for guys, even though that he said that that's why I was getting upset at him for going out alone.
I don't blame you for getting upset over that because I'm a guy. I feel like all guys go out for the same reason, especially with their friends, so I don't think that's...
What's that reason?
You know, to meet girls and to chop it up with girls, bring girls back home, like that's why guys go out. If there were no girls there, the bars would be empty, the clubs would be empty. I think you have every right to feel that type of way, especially if you're in a committed relationship. I don't think your partner should be doing stuff like that in those single environments if they actually have a strong, committed relationship that they care about.
Well, to answer the question, that's why he would say that we broke up, because I was immature. What would your ex say was the reason that you guys broke up?
I think my ex would say the reason we broke up is because I'm too boring and too focused on the future and my goals. She kind of got fed up that I didn't want to go out and party at clubs. She would only go with her girls and always have a dead phone. And that whole topic is just a little bit traumatizing because I knew throughout the whole relationship bad things were happening and my gut was always right.
Why didn't you listen to your gut?
I wanted to believe that she was a good person and a good person for me. I don't like quitting, and I will hold on to things far too long. I don't like to accept that I made like a wrong decision in choosing a partner.
You don't like being wrong?
Now that I'm single, you know, I have fun. I'm not a boring person at all. I'm really outgoing. I'm versatile. I can, you know, thrive in any environment. I just didn't like clubbing with her because she was way too social, way too friendly, and it was just a nightmare situation every single time, so. That's why I have those opinions on like clubbing in a relationship. Similar to you, being told you're, you know, insecure and all that, but really they're out there doing things that somebody in a relationship shouldn't.
Yeah.
What's the most illegal thing that you've ever done?
Oh man, with the mic on and everything.
You can go first.
The most illegal thing I've ever done?
Wait, cops aren't outside or anything, right?
I ran a red light. We'll go with that.
Seriously?
Not saying anything more. What about you? What's the most illegal thing you've done?
I'm trying to think, because like I've ran away from the cops before. There was like a community pool. We were all teenagers drinking, whatever. Cops pulled up and then we all had to run and scatter. And then actually like 15 minutes later, I had to go actually talk to one of the cops because their squad car was blocking my car and I couldn't get out.
So you got caught?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so they didn't know you ran.
They asked me, do you know who was like drinking here? Because everyone left all the cases and bottles. I said no, but you guys are kind of blocking my car. I'm trying to go home. I was visiting my grandma.
Looks like we got a criminal on our hands here.
There's definitely worse things, I just can't remember, because I did a lot of bad things when I was younger, but over these past few years, I've kind of been a little angel.
Yeah, we can't get too federal.
How long into a relationship until you become intimate?
Well, based on my past history, not very long, but my relationships never worked out very well, so maybe that's something I need to look into more. Maybe wait a little bit longer. What about you?
Intimate in like what way? Like kissing and like?
You talking about going like all the way, to be clear?
I think it's time, place, feeling, depth, few months.
Few months.
Yeah. Gotta be more careful. From past experience, like once they get it, they're bored, they're done.
Have you ever been in love?
It's a hard thing to define. I've been in situations where I thought that love was a feeling, and then other situations where I thought love was a choice. I think there are different types of love. I've definitely had like my quote-unquote first love, like a guy I dated in high school. I don't know if I've ever been like in love with somebody where I would move across the world for them and jump in front of a train just yet.
I definitely think it's a choice as well when it gets to a certain point. I think like the honeymoon feeling of love only lasts for so long, and then, you know, the choice to stay with them through thick and through thin, that's love right there.
Yeah.
Have I been in love? I thought I was in love, but I don't know if I would consider it, you know, true love, because I think it was one-sided. And I don't think that she actually loved me for who I am, maybe just for the security, what I provide, you know, the things I do. So I don't know if I would consider it true love, but I definitely was in love with her. Even when times got hard, I would have never given up on her, so.
Vibes are kind of getting really low right now.
Low vibes from being dedicated?
No, just like it's sad.
Yeah, we need some mood boosting around here.
What's the biggest red flag in a partner?
Biggest red flag in a partner, emotional immaturity.
Do you have any examples for that?
Not really being empathetic or trying to understand a situation. When I got into arguments with past partners, I would always try to say like, I'm not trying to argue to win, like I want to argue to fix things, but they'd never get that or understand that. They'd just argue to prove their point and not really understand mine. Yeah, so something like that.
Where they thought it was like a war on somebody had to win the argument rather
Somebody
than
had
just
to be right.
compromise and move forward.
There are other
rough.
examples, but that's just one that popped up.
Okay. The biggest red flag in a partner is, I have to stick with what I'm saying, clubbing. You know, going out acting like you're single one night a week. I don't know, maybe I'm just traumatized, but I think that's the biggest red flag for a partner.
It might be a little traumatized.
If they love going clubbing on a weekly basis and they're trying to build a healthy relationship, stuff like that.
I understand how you could see it that way from your past relationship, but I think there are also different circumstances. I have plenty of friends who are in relationships and go out with their girls to a club just to drink and listen to the loud music and dance. Girls don't always have the same motivations as that guys do. Like, I know this is a cliche thing to say, but not all girls are the same. I know that from like having friends like that who are loyal as hell to their partners and just still go out like once in a while and have fun with their friends.
Yeah, maybe I was a little bit too direct on that, but the overall picture is just lying and being shady.
That's different than clubbing, yeah.
Like
I can see how
being
lying
secretive,
is a red flag.
Stuff like that. Like, if we're in a relationship, we gotta be open with each other and be honest. And if that trust is there, then maybe I wouldn't have problems with, you know, you going out with your friends.
What happened with your last hookup and when was it?
My last hookup was December. Yeah. And what happened? I was on a trip to New York and I met this guy. He took me out on a date, you know, kissed after the date. I mean, I would count that as a hookup if it was not just a peck. And then we spoke for a few weeks, but the distance, you know, he was from another country and I'm in Florida, so it just wasn't gonna work.
What country was he from?
Europe.
Europe isn't a country.
Geography is my my weakness. I'm not good at geography.
Are you in school?
Yes.
Huh.
I go to college. I'm in school, but my major isn't like geography. My major's finance. So
you're good with the money?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay.
good with money.
That didn't sound very confident.
Well, I'm
Are you good at
learning it.
spending the money?
I'm good at saving it.
Good at saving it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm financially responsible. I paid my whole car off, I paid my phone bill, I paid my college tuition, pay for everything.
So what do you do to have all that money pay these things off? You know, we live in South Florida, so I feel like that's a
Why
valid
don't you
question.
take a guess? I like to hear your guess first.
Does that have something to do with OnlyFans?
Oh God, no.
It doesn't. All right, you passed the test. I don't have any other guesses.
I'm a social media manager, so I help content creators grow their platforms, get them to like 100K revenues, millions of views, all of that fun stuff. You mentioned...
We could be a good team. I create content.
Yeah,
so.
you said one of your truths, I guess, was that you have like 100K YouTube subscribers?
Yeah.
What's your content?
Well, now it's short form skits, and I'm, focusing fully on making short videos, but I gained a lot of my followers through just doing vlogs of my life. Like, it started out filming every time I went on a vacation. I would turn it into like a little documentary movie, and then it led to doing high school videos. I honestly just do it because I love looking back at memories in like a video format, if that makes sense. It's
No, that
important to
does
me.
make sense. I just made my first mini vlog as well. There was just music over it, but I went on a trip with my best friend to Gainesville. I just got my own little camera too, and my goal is to make little vlogs and shoot more content on that from my social media platforms.
You gotta do that. That sounds attractive to me. I like girls with some drive, doing things on their own, and it sounds like we got some similar interests. It's a good thing.
What happened with your last hookup?
What happened with my last hookup?
Have you hooked up with somebody since you and your ex broke up?
I have not. I don't have a past hookup. I remain abstinent in this phase of my life. I can't have any distractions throwing me off my game plan here. So
What's your game plan?
to just be super successful and content with myself as a
Wait, so what's
person.
your goal here, being on the show?
I'm open to, meeting new people and potentially finding the perfect person, showing them that I could give them the world and live a happy life with them. But I'm not going out of my way, like a weekly basis, trying to find a girlfriend or trying to find a partner.
Have you been out, like, to clubs?
I have been out, but it was for specific reasons. Like, there was an event, a club that I went to with my brother, or to film a video. I was live streaming for a while, so that was kind of the content. What about you?
To clubs? Last time I went to a club in December. When I
Really?
went to New York, I wanted to see the clubbing atmosphere is so different than it is here in Fort Lauderdale. It was cold as but it was fun. Yeah, that was the last time I went to a club.
When and how did you lose your virginity?
Oh man, you don't want, oh God. When and how did I lose my virginity? I lost my virginity when I turned 18 years old. And that's,
On your birthday?
Not on my birthday, but around it. It might have been a little bit before I turned 18, maybe like a week or two before, but in the ballpark of being 18 years old, which I feel like is pretty late for guys these days, but I always felt like I was missing something. Yeah, I lost it in a parking lot in my Hummer at 2 p.m.
That's very specific.
I'm not kidding.
Okay.
And then I went straight to McDonald's after and got a 6-piece nugget.
Did you play a specific song?
I was definitely bumping some 6ix9ine after that. Let's just be honest. It was in a parking lot of like a waterfall park where like people from my high school would all go. Like there was like cliff jumping and stuff like that, and we were both muddy. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea. But like the craziest part is my little brother lost his virginity 20 minutes after in the same car. I got out and went back and then gave him my keys. He brought her friend, bang, same day,
The
both
same
brothers.
car?
Not even a joke.
And you were muddy?
Yeah, we were muddy. We were like
But did
cliff
things-
jumping,
Never mind.
rock climbing, drinking, day drinking. Very messed up situation. But
Okay.
yeah.
Can I
What
plead the
about you?
fifth on this question? It's not a fun story. It's not a good story.
You don't have to answer if it doesn't make you feel comfortable.
What's your signature move in the bedroom?
Signature move in the bedroom. I'm just gonna be upfront honest from you. I'm giving it to you from the back. Let's be real. Back shots, signature move every single time. Can't go wrong with it. I love it. I'm a back shot enthusiast. What do you mean? Doggy style. I give girls back shots. It's what I do.
My mom's gonna find this video.
Well, at least they'd be proud that you're sitting, with a real man who can tell the truth and be open and honest. What are we doing here, beating around the bush? Like, that's what I love doing in the bedroom. Obviously not just right away. I'm a very romantic man. I'll build up the moment, but, I'm gonna take you to town once we get there. It's the truth. What about you? What's your signature move in the bedroom?
And plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth? It's an important question in a dating show. You can use an analogy if it makes you feel more comfortable.
I feel like that's worse.
Signature move, you just go with the flow?
Sure, let's say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're very compatible then.
We let the dates have an open conversation to help get to know each other.
I feel like a lot of these questions have been about like past stories and past, everything. I want to know what you're trying to do with your future and like what you like doing in your free time and, stuff about you.
Money.
Money is the future?
Hell yes. I just want to make a ton of money.
I'm right
get
with
my
you there.
Grandma into retirement, sisters through college.
So you want to be the breadwinner for the fam?
Yeah, I want to be the example, the goal.
I respect the hustle. What do you like doing with your friends, like in your free time, if you don't have school?
Honestly, anything. I love going out to dinner and getting a glass of wine with my friends, but I'm also super content and happy with just chilling in the same bed, doom scrolling, or watching a movie. I just helped my friend dye her hair recently. A lot of my days are really busy, so when I can just have time to sit down and not really do or think about anything, it's a good day in my book.
Yeah, I agree. After like a really busy, stressful week, I love my, calm days with no plans, not having to be somewhere at a certain time. Yeah, most days, like, I love being active and adventurous. Where do you think's the coolest place you've been so far? Have you traveled a lot?
I actually haven't been out of the country yet. I'm planning, that's gonna be my next trip, somewhere out of the country. But I've been to a bunch of states. I've been to the Bahamas too, but I don't really count that as out of the country. It was on a cruise with my family.
That's crazy. We're in the same position. I've never been out of the country besides a cruise, which doesn't really count.
It doesn't count, no.
We could both lose our out of the country virginities together. What do you think?
Perhaps.
What do you think? We go to Europe maybe, go on a little European tour?
Like Rome, do a tour of Rome.
Yeah, that's definitely on my list. I want to go to Rome.
Be
I want to go
down.
all over the place. That's one of my long-term goals. I want to go everywhere on the map. I love embracing other cultures for like, even if it's just like a week. Like, I went to Puerto Rico. It feels like it's out of the country. Like all the signs are in Spanish. You don't feel like you're in America, but technically you still kind of are.
Yeah.
It's just, I love that. I love like trying new food, just seeing how people operate in other places. I think it's important growing in life, seeing everything.
That's also one of my biggest dreams is to travel the world. I always said like I wanted to go everywhere, pick my favorite spot and settle down there. I think it's important that I haven't even done this yet, but experience different cultures, see how different people live their different lives.
I feel like more people should think like us. Like, I don't know how some people are born and stay in the same small town or city their whole life. Like,
Especially
we have
if
the
they
whole
have
world
the
to
ability
explore.
to go to other places, yeah. I'm not content with a small town.
But then again, like, I don't know. I'm not too good with like change, I get like hesitant to come to Fort Lauderdale a month ago. It was pretty scary.
Oh,
I didn't
you
know
moved here a
anybody
month ago?
Yeah, I moved here, wait, what is it, April?
Yeah.
A month and a half ago. I didn't know anybody here. I've never been to Fort Lauderdale. We just, ripped off the Band-Aid because if I thought about it for too long, I wouldn't have actually done it.
We asked the dates their final thoughts on each other.
My final thoughts are, first impressions, he sounds like a nice guy, like good motivations, morals, and everything. At the same time, that's also how every other guy I've met has started off. I don't know if it's performative, it might be, it might not, but, first impressions, first conversations.
She seems like a very nice person. She definitely seems like she has her guardrails up a little bit, not fully open to the idea of meeting somebody new, which is completely understandable. She seems like a pretty cool person. I would like to get to know her more.
The progression of the date went smoothly. There were a little more awkward moments, but it kind of made it funny, at least for me. I think I laughed a lot. I mean, there were some things said that I'm not able to say or I'm not comfortable saying that he's comfortable saying. I like to be a little bit more private, with some details?
I feel like we definitely warmed up to each other. You know, we both had probably never been in an experience like this before, like a dating show. I was a little nervous at first, but once the questions started rolling, I felt a lot more comfortable and really shifted my gear from nerves to actually trying to get to know her as a person.
A green flag that stood out to me was that he hasn't been intimate with anyone since him and his girlfriend broke up, and I like that, his timeline for relationships and that he's capable of having strong feelings and emotions for somebody.
Is there anything specific that stood out to me as a green flag? I would say the fact that she is driven to make money and take care of her loved ones. I like that a lot, and I have a very similar mindset of wanting to get through all the hard work my butt off every single day so that everybody I love doesn't have to worry.
Red flag was that he's not the best equipped to change. Everything's changing for me constantly. My life's changing and I'm super busy and I need someone who can change with me.
Honestly, at first, I was starting to think, maybe not a good match. She seems like an occasional party girl. I don't have any red flags about her. Maybe I'm already changing slowly. And
Ooh, I didn't ask if he's ever been disloyal before. I'd like to know that in any sort of way.
I asked her a question about what she likes to do in her free time, and she kind of just said hanging out with her friends, kind of very vaguely, like loving lazy days, scrolling on the phone. I want to figure out what she actually likes doing, hobbies, interests.
For me, looks, in public, when you walk up to somebody, you don't know their personality, so looks are always the first thing that attracts me, but the personality definitely keeps me there.
Personality is definitely more important. Obviously you gotta have a girl with a great personality that you can be around every single day and, not wanna rip all your hair out. But looks as well are very important. I think they're both hand in hand and they both gotta be there in order for a valid connection to be made.
Do I feel any connection at all? Maybe a little one, yeah.
Not really, but yet again, I don't even know what she looks like. So before seeing her, would I consider a second date? Of course, I'll never turn down a date, getting to know somebody and seeing where things go.
Perhaps.
We blindfolded the dates to prepare for the reveal.
I think it went well.
Yeah, I think it went, pretty good for, the first time on a dating show. Definitely different.
Yeah, I think that made it a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
Just because you can't really see who I'm talking to, but not terrible.
And everything, being televised.
Yeah, like a big old camera on our faces.
Yeah, it's not the average, first date, first encounter with a person, but I think we made it work.
Have you ever been unloyal in any situationship or talking stage?
I have never been unloyal, and that's something I'm firm on. For me, loyalty is honestly the most important thing because that shows me if you're committed or not. Even if I've been, mad or upset, I would never do that. That's just far below my morals and beliefs. What about you? I don't think I asked you that. Have you ever been unloyal?
No, never.
Not even once?
No.
Not even on spring break or a girls trip?
Wait, I don't even think I did. No, I didn't do anything interesting on my spring break either. I stayed home. But no, I've never been unloyal.
What else are you into besides scrolling on Instagram?
I like working a lot. That's kind of what takes up most of my time right now. It's just working. I like being active, going to the beach, hanging out with my girls, making TikTok shop content.
No way, you do TikTok shop too? That takes up a large part of my day.
Yeah, I do TikTok shop.
For yourself, personally?
Yeah, for my account.
Oh, no way.
My personal account.
How long have you been doing that?
Oh, not that long, a month, 2 months, but I've gotten some videos in 1 million views.
Yeah, you gotta stick with it. It's so nice just getting free
hidden
packages
online
every
money
single week and, making some money. We can make some shop videos together.
Yeah.
I like the sound of this.
You can take your blindfolds off in 3, 2, 1.
I am Emily.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're very beautiful.
Thank you. You're very attractive too.
Thank you. I was so nervous for this.
Getting used to the whiteness. Oh.
Yeah, it's like we're in outer space or something. It feels weird.
It's a little trippy. I can't see where the room ends.
You're my perfect ideal type.
I'm your ideal type?
To a T. That's
I mean,
the thing.
yeah, when they ask me my type, I put dark hair, tall,
Really?
that, yeah.
Would you go on a second date with me sometime?
Depends what the second date is.
What if we just go to the beach, get some lunch, enjoy the fresh air?
Okay, I'm down.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to get your number after this and we'll get on a second date.
Okay.
What would you guys rate each other, 1 to 10?
I'll give you a hard 9.2.
A 9 point, why is there a 2? Why is it
very-
9.2?
I'm very precise. I've never given a girl above like an 8.5 to their face. I'm pretty blown away. You're very attractive.
Thank you. I think I'd rate you like a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Your hair's a little long. Like, I've never been with a guy whose hair was that long before.
Yeah,
but
typically I have shorter hair.
You're gonna book a haircut right after this?
I'm actually going back home next week just to get a haircut because
You were from,
I'm from Atlanta originally.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna go all the way to Atlanta to get a haircut?
Haircuts for me never end well. I found one guy can cut my hair to the point where I won't freak out for a few days.
I kind of have anxiety if I go to a different hairstylist too. I think I've
Exactly.
only been to 2 in my entire life.
Exactly. So I'm not open to making new connections with a haircut person. So I'm going all the way back home.
You're
to my
loyal
roots.
to your hairstylist.
I'm so loyal. I will literally fly home across states to get my haircut.
Okay, I can see some beauty in that.
Yeah.
Where are you going on the second date?
It's a match. We're going to the
apparently.
beach.
Yeah. And you just moved here. I can show you all the good spots on the beach.
Yeah, you can be like my tour guide.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We'll do that next week.
Okay, I might be going on a trip next week. But
Where's the red flag at?
This is Emily from the Dating Blind Show. Thanks for watching. You can go follow me at It's Emily Easton.
This is Cole from the Dating Blind Show. Make sure you follow me at ColeBell0. Thanks for watching.